Awesome, awesome stuff, guys. Toei Animation in Japan just released new information on Universe 9, giving us names and details of the Kai, the God of Destruction, and the new characters, the new fighters, the wolves. Let's get into this. The ninth Cosmic King God Ro, voice actor is Yasunori Masuya. The king of the ninth universe, there is a tendency to make other universe a little stupid. So I'm using Google Translate now. It's probably just slightly off, but maybe he's either really, really smart or he just talks down to people and he makes them feel stupid or something like that. He kind of looks a little bit like Gowasu, a little bit more green, but overall pretty cool. Now this is the most important one. The ninth Cosmic God of Destruction, Sidra. And he is going to be voiced by Yasuhiro Mamaya, Destruction God of the Ninth Universe. Herms actually translated this differently, saying he's indecisive and hardly able to destroy anything. So there you go, guys. He has a name. The dwarf god is named Sidra, and he seems like he's not going to be a very angry or malicious god. He's just kind of like lazy and indecisive. That seems to be what his character is going to be like. Let's move on. Okay, next, we know Basil. We do get a shot of his feet now and his legs. So he's wearing these like red rubber boots kind of thing. And he is going to be voiced by Takeshi Oyama. And so Kicker Basil is the youngest brother, and he specializes in quick body and footwork. So basically he's going to be like super fast. This is the guy that Boo is going to be fighting. So he's basically going to be dancing around Boo, kicking him all over the place. So that's going to be really interesting. Basically, I have a feeling that Boo's not really going to be able to keep up with him. But we saw from the spoilers that Boo is just kind of like laughing, even though he's at a disadvantage. So maybe he's laughing because even though he's not as fast as this guy can't even really do any damage to Boo whatsoever. And then maybe Boo's just going to turn him into chocolate and eat him. I mean, probably not, but that would be hilarious. All right, let's move on. And then we have the ninth Space Warrior, Bergamo. The voice actor is Hidefumi Takemoto. And so Bergamo this guy's known as Bergamo of Poison. He is the third brother in the trio, a warrior who freely manipulates poison. You do not fight fairly without poison. So this is really interesting, as we saw Frost used a poison technique. I don't know if this technique is going to be used or legally used in this new preliminary tournament, so that's going to be interesting. And we saw Goku absolutely stomping this guy, and I wonder if maybe he's going to come back with poison. So, you know, if that's the case, maybe Goku's round 2, or maybe Boo wins, and then Goku fights round 2 and actually loses to the poison, and then it's up to Gohan to take on Lavenda, and it could be like super close, and Gohan could like almost lose and get the entire universe destroyed. I mean, imagine having the weight of your entire universe on your shoulders in that final round, and you know, Gohan will have to muster up the strength to win. So possibly Goku just loses to poison. I mean, we saw him beating the crap out of this guy from the trailers we've gotten so far, but you know, we don't know how the fight ends yet. So maybe he pops out the poison and he actually ends up beating Goku, and then Gohan has the fate of the entire universe on his shoulders. Now that would be some crazy stuff. We have one more character. We have the 11th Cosmic King God Kai, voiced by Taji Murata. King of the 11th universe, the King God is the strong sense of justice that cherish life is friendly. Let me see what Herm said about that, because that translation is pretty damn bad. A gentle Kaioshin with a strong sense of justice who values life. Okay, interesting. So there you have it, guys. We have the Universe 9 information. This was on the Toei website. Herms translated it. And I'm really happy that we finally have a name for Sidra, the dwarf god. Now, the only thing is, you know, the reason they're probably giving us all this information is because we're going to learn about this probably tomorrow. I have a feeling we're going to learn about all this stuff tomorrow, or possibly the week after episode 79. So that's probably why they're spoiling all this stuff right now. They're probably like, well, we're going to give it to you tomorrow anyways. So, but was right about this guy being the god of destruction for the dogs, because, you know, if you look at the trailer, he and Beerus are the only ones missing, meaning they're probably down on the border of the battlefield watching over the fight, while all the other gods are up on their little platforms watching down. So really cool stuff, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Join me on live stream tomorrow at around 7:30 p.m. Eastern time. I will see you guys there with my team.